Okay. So as I was saying, how are we going to solve this determinant? We're going to solve this determinant by saying A into D, that is diagonally A into D minus B into C. A into D minus B into C. As simple as that. Nothing complicated. Just this way and this way you have to multiply. So just write down this determinant because this is in a way a formula. This is in a way a formula. A B C D, and you have AD minus BC. AD minus BC. Okay, so we say AD minus BC. This is how we are going to solve any and every determinant. Where this is used, that we will see. Right now we are going to first understand how to solve the determinants. Okay. Whatever is given, it's just this simple method that we have to use. So let's look at few examples. 2, 3, 5, 7, for example. So this will be 2 into 7 minus 3 into 5, that is 14 minus 15, which is equal to minus 1. Is that clear? Just go through that. If you find anything difficult, nahi samjha, puch lo. But that is all that is there in this. 2 into 7 minus 3 into 5. 2 into 7 minus 3 into 5. Okay. Similarly, let's see you all solve this. 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. 4 minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. Solve this. Here you have to be just careful about one thing, and that is the signs. If you don't make mistakes on signs, you are not going to make any mistake over here. The only place where you will make mistakes is signs. Anybody, what's the answer? Any one of you, what is the answer? Anyone has done? Yes? 14. Okay, let's see what it is. I don't know. I'm going to solve it and check it out. I still don't know. Somebody says minus 26. Okay, we'll check it out. So it is 4 into minus 5 minus 3 minus 3 into minus 2. 4 into minus 5 is minus 20. Minus, now minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. Minus 20 minus 6 is minus 26 and not 14. Minus 26 is the right answer. Okay. Any other answer is wrong. Minus 26, that was the right answer, but people get carried away. Please be confident about what you all are solving, what you all are doing. Okay. And don't make sign mistakes, as I said. As simple as that. So do this. Then we are going to do few more. This is very, very, very easy. Okay, there's nothing at all in this. All that you have to do is just simple multiplication. Of course, if you cannot do multiplication, addition, subtraction, then you should learn those things. There's no choice. You don't have an option. You have to learn. Okay, done with these. So let's look at few more examples. I'll ask you all to solve them. Do this. Four sums. Chalo, do those four fast. Let's see you all do it. Just so that you know, I've taken simple numbers. You can have different numbers where it can be given as rational numbers. That means there can be fractions also, but the method remains the same. Okay, it does not change. I'll give you all 2 minutes. Solve all the four, see if you can get them. Try. The others also, please try. I'll be showing you, don't worry, but I want you all to try on your own. Whether we get it or not, that we will see later on then. But अब try तो करो. Wrong आएगा, उससे ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं होगा. Harish, how many answers you have given? First you say -33, -33, then you say -24 everywhere. Be consistent with your answers, please.
-24 for
We'll
all the
see.
sums.
I don't know. I really don't know. I have to actually solve. आप लोग कर रहे हैं. I'm just waiting for you all to finish. As I said, I'll give you time. तो थोड़ा सा टाइम दिया है. 1 मिनट और है आप लोगों के पास. Then I'll solve it and we'll see. Those of you who are right, those of you who are wrong, you'll also get to know where you have made mistakes. Okay, I'll show it to you. Another half a minute we'll wait for people who are solving. And of course, there are many who are waiting for me to solve, which is not right. Okay, somebody is saying -33, somewhere 24. देखते हैं क्या क्या आंसर्स आ रहे हैं. बोलते हैं -24 फॉर ऑल। यार अलग अलग नंबर है, सेम जगह सेम आंसर आ रहा है सब जगह पर। लेट्स सी, हो सकता है, आई डोंट नो, आई डोंट थिंक सो इट शुड बी सेम, बट इट कैन बी सेम, यू नेवर नो। So let's wait and see what you all are getting. पहले एक देते हैं, फिर एक और बोलते हैं, फिर एक बोलते हैं। People keep on changing answers दूसरों का देखकर. That is not right. Okay. Anyways, चलो. Time's up. I'll solve. You will see whether you all have done the same thing or not. If you have done different, also you will get to know. So this is 7 into 3 minus 9 into 5, which is 21 minus 45, which is -24। पहला वाला तो -24 है भाई, जिन्होंने -33 बोले थे वो रॉन्ग था, है ना। फिर बाद में चेंज किए काफी लोगों ने, बट एनीवेज दिस इज व्हाट इट इज। नाउ लेट्स लुक एट दिस। -7 into -3, -7 into -3 minus -9 into -5. This is minus into minus is going to become +21, minus minus into minus is again going to become +45. So this is again -24. So again -24. Is this clear? Now here third one, -7 into -3 minus 9 into 5. Minus into minus is plus, 7 into 3 is 21, minus 45, minus 24, which is -24, -24. And now here 7 into 3 minus -9 into -5. 7 into 3 is 21, minus into minus is going to become +45, +45. So here you can see, if you have got these right, then there's no reason why you should not get the others also. It is as simple as this only. It's not very difficult. So अगर ये टाइप के आप लोग बिना मिस्टेक के कर सकते हैं, तो यकीन मानो most of your sums, most not all, most of your sums are going to be like this only. You don't have to worry too much if you can do these kind of sums. Don't make sign mistakes जो आप लोगों ने शुरू में किया, -33 and all those answers when you get that time you made sign mistakes. So you have to be careful that you are not making those sign mistakes. If you are not making those sign mistakes, then you will get the right answers. Those of you for whatever reasons didn't get it or didn't try it, please copy it. I'm sure you all are very good at that and very fast at that, so please copy fast. This is just one part, okay? Determinant is one part. Determinant we need for solving by Cramer's rule. We need to solve determinants if we are going to solve by Cramer's rule. What that Cramer's rule is, that is going to matter. We will learn that, don't worry. Before we finish today, we are going to at least arrive at the formula for Cramer's rule. But before doing Cramer's rule, this has to be very, very, very perfect. I don't want you all to have any confusions with this. Those of you who have copied or who had already done it right, can try one more. (2√3), 9 and solve this. 2√3, 9 to 3√3. So as I said, it can be √3s and all these things also can come. There's no this thing which says that √3 will not be asked or roots will not be there or fractions will not be there. All of those are possible. So please try and solve this also. Anyone who's got answer for this, please let me know.
0.
Okay. So many of you have almost got it. So that shows that you all have understood how to solve this. It is simple. It is 2 root 3 into 3 root 3 minus 9 into 2. 2 into 3 is 6 into root 3 into 3 minus 9 is 18. Root 3 into root 3 is 9. Square root of that is 3. So 6 into 3 minus 18, that is 18 minus 18, which is equal to 0, which is what most of you have given as the correct answer. So that's all that you have to do. This is how you're going to solve determinant. This is how you're going to solve determinant. This is how you're going to solve determinants. Yes. Let's proceed further. Now I'm going to show you how to do Cramer's rule. Okay. How to solve by using Cramer's rule. Now what is Cramer's rule that we are going to see? For that, first, as I said, why we are using this? We are using this to solve linear equations in two variables, isn't it? So we require two equations. We require two equations because one equation we cannot solve for variables. Two, we require equations also. Two. You all have copied this, so I can erase this, right? So let's say there are two equations. First of all, you will have to write them in the form ax plus by equals to c. Ax, so a1x plus b1y equals to c1. If they're not in this form, we have to bring them first to this form. Okay. Supposing they have given you y on the other side, you have to bring y this side. If they have given you c this side, you have to bring c this side. You have to bring it to this form. And the second equation will be a2x plus b2y equals to c2. a2x plus b2y equals to c2. Okay. Now, I'm not going to get into any elaborate system of how we are arriving at this. I'll first give you your values, how to find it out. Okay. And then we will see what is to be done. So first, we are going to get, using these, we are going to get three determinants. We are going to get three determinants. We are going to get d, which is equal to, then we are going to get dx, which is equal to, and we are going to get dy, which is equal to. Okay, we are going to get d, which is equal to something. Then we have dx, and we will have dy. Okay, what those are, we will see. First, let's begin with d. For d, we ignore the constants. For d, we ignore the constants. And when I say a1, b1, of course a1, b1 are the coefficients and c is the constant. X and y are the variables. Okay, x and y, these are the variables, whereas these are the coefficients and constants. So for the first, this thing d, what we are going to get is, we are going to write it as a1, b1, a2, b2. d is A1, B1, A2, B2. D is A1. Next comes dx. Now what is dx? So whatever, when we say here x, whatever are the coefficients which are associated with x, drop them. ये dx है, तो dx x के साथ coefficients are a1, a2, drop them. a1, a2 की जगह पर डाल दो c1, c2, और ये जो था वो b1, b2, c1, c2, b1, b2. Is that clear? In dx, whatever are the coefficients of x, those are to be dropped. In place of that, जो बचता है वो डालना है. c1, c2 बचा है, c1, c2 आ जाएगा वहां पर. Similarly, in case of dy, whatever are the coefficients of y are b1 and b2, उसकी जगह पर आएगा c1, c2, और ये जो था वही रहेगा a1, a2. Is this clear? If you can get this right, इसके आगे के steps कुछ नहीं है. Those are again basic calculations. You have to just get this right. Then solving to get values of x and y, we will see, is also simpler. Please write this down. This is your standard form in which the equation has to be there, and these are your three determinants that you are going to find out. These are the three determinants that you are going to find out. Please take this down. After that, you have to find out x. X is going to be nothing but dx upon d, and y is going to be dy upon d. That's it. X is dx upon d and y is dy upon d. That is all that is there in Cramer's rule. आपको ये बनाने आना चाहिए, वैल्यूज ठीक से लिखना है, और ये डिटर्मिनेंट सॉल्व करने आना चाहिए. बाकी कुछ नहीं है इसमें. और एक क्वेश्चन 100% आता है Cramer's rule पर. There is one question that is 100% there. See, now the thing is, if they just give you two equations and they solve, then you have four methods in which you can solve. You can solve by substitution, you can solve by elimination, you can solve graphically, or you can solve using Cramer's rule. You can use any method. But when they say solve using Cramer's rule, then you have to use this method. You can know all other three. You may get the right answer, but still you will get 0 because they have specified the method saying Cramer's rule. You can't solve graphically. Similarly, if they say solve graphically, you can't solve using Cramer's rule. So that's why you need to know all four methods, because they can ask by any method. If they do not specify, then your choice. Then you can do any method. Then it is absolutely okay whichever method you use. But many times, more often than not, they will mention the method. And that time, if you do not know only that method and you know all other three methods, it's of no use. Okay, so it is important and imperative that we know all four methods of solving, especially Cramer's rule and graphically. We have to know them because they are going to ask specific this thing. If they say solve using Cramer's rule, we have to be able to do that. We don't want to lose marks because it is very easy. कुछ है नहीं इसमें. So please copy this. Okay, Gabriel Kramer, who was your Swiss mathematician, okay, he gave this method. He was also like you all only, but only difference was only at age 18, that is another 3-4 years from now, he got his doctorate in mathematics. है ना. अभी आप लोगों में से कितने लोगों को मिलने वाला है, देखो मेहनत करेंगे तो सबको मिलेगा. Not at 18, maybe later, but मेहनत करेंगे तो हो सकता है. All of you can become doctors. Some of you can be medical doctors. Some of you can be PhD doctors also. But of course, it's not just wishful thinking. You have to work for it and work hard. Okay, done with this. If you all have done with this, then we will look at 1 or 2 examples before we end today. and hopefully next week we should inshallah finish this chapter and start, most probably then we will start geometry. After we have done 2 chapters of algebra, we will start with geometry. I think next week we'll be doing more of this Cramer's rule and word problem. Yeah, so we should be able to finish them that time, next week maximum, because it doesn't seem that the lockdown is going to get over this month. In all probability, it's going to go till the end of the month, isn't it? So anyways, we will be working, and we will be working hard or hardly working, whichever way. Which is it that you want? We'll be working hard or we will be hardly working? क्या हुआ? It's the same. है ना? काफी लोग बोलेंगे sir it's the same. Why? Because we are from English medium school. So hardly working and working hard both mean the same, is it? Is it the same? Okay. First, what we will do is we'll do few examples. But before that, the last sum that we had done. Okay. We'll see last, that is the one where there was that lines were intersecting. You remember that sum? Okay, I'll write that down so that we remember. It was x plus y equals to 4. X plus y equals to 4. And the second one was 2x minus y equals to 2. 2x minus y equals to 2. This was the equation. For this, we had got the answer 2, 2. For this, we had got the answer 2, 2. Now let's understand here. Here, what is A1? Here, A1 will be 1. B1 will also be 1. C1 will be 4. A2 will be 2. Now here many people will make mistake. B2 is not 1, it is minus 1. And C2 is 2. You have to be careful with these signs. So now after that D, what is D? D is equals to A1, A2, B1, B2. So this is equal to, what is A1? 1, B1, 1, A2, 2 minus 1. Which if I solve, it is 1 into minus 1 minus 1 into 2, which is minus 1 minus 2, which is minus 3. Therefore, D equals to minus 3. What about dx? C1. C1 is 4, 2, 1, minus 1. So 4 into minus 1. Minus 1 into 2. 4 into minus 1 equals to minus 4 minus 2, which is minus 6. Minus 4 minus 2, which is 6. Similarly, this is going to be A1, which is 1, 2, 4, 2. This is going to be 1 into 2 minus 4 into 2 minus 8, which is equal to minus 6. 2 minus 8, which is minus 6. So we have got D as minus 3. Here we have got dx. Dx equals to minus 6 and dy also equals to. So what is x? X is dx upon d, which is minus 3 upon minus 6, which is 2. Similarly, y is dy upon d, which is minus 6 upon minus 3, which is also equal to 2. And that is what was the answer. 2, 2. That is what was the answer. 2, 2. Okay. So using Cramer's rule also, we can find out the same thing if we know that. Now let's look at one example before we wind up. Okay. We'll do one example and then we'll wind up. So we have 5x plus 3y equals to minus 11. 5x plus 3y equals to minus 11. 5x plus 3y equals to minus 11, and 2x plus 2y equals to minus 10. 2x plus 2y equals to minus 10. 2x plus 4y equals to. So from this I can say a1 equals to 5, b1 equals to 3, c1 equals to minus 11, a2 equals to 2, b2 equals to 4, and c2 equals to minus 10. After that, substitute. So a1 is 5, so a1 is 5, b1 is 3, a2 is 2, b2 is 4, which is 5 into 4 minus 3 into 2, 20 minus 6, that is 14. So you have D equals to 14. Similarly, here C1 minus 11 minus 10, 3 and 4. So this will be minus 11 into 4 minus 3 into minus 10. Minus 11 into 4 is minus 44, and minus into minus is going to become plus. 3 into 10 is 30, which is equal to minus 14. So
14.
dx equals to minus 14. dx equals to minus 14. Similarly, we'll find out dy. Similarly, we'll find out dy. So a1 is 5, a2 is 2, c1 is minus 11 minus 10. 5 into minus 10 minus minus 11 into 2. 5 into minus 10 is minus 50. Minus into minus is plus. 2 into 11 is 22. So this is minus 28. Minus 28. So we get dy equals to minus 28. dy equals to minus 28. Is this clear? After that, we just have to find x and y. What is x? X is dx upon d, which is minus 14 upon 14, which is x equals to minus 1. X equals to. Similarly, y equals to dy upon d, which is minus 28 upon 14, which is equal to minus 2. So the solution is minus 1 comma minus 2. The solution is minus 1 comma minus 2. Okay. Please copy this, and I believe last time I had given you exercise 1.2 for homework. Those of you who have not done it, please complete it. Okay. And if you can try, please also try 1.3, because I think we have almost finished it. Similar sums are there. अगर कोई difficulty है तो पूछ लो. Of course, we are going to do a couple of more examples. when we meet on Monday. तो उसके पहले अगर आपको कुछ डाउट्स है, कुछ ये है, तो प्लीज कर लो. Okay, I would suggest that you do exercise 1.3. I would suggest that you do exercise 1.3 for homework because you have Saturday, Sunday. Because next we are going to see, before word problems, we are going to see equations which are reducible to linear forms. Though they might not be linear equations at first glance, but we will convert them to linear equations and we are going to solve them. That is what we are going to do next week. That is on Monday. And then hopefully we will be doing the word problems. Okay. Any doubts in whatever we have done so far? अभी तक के इसमें कुछ भी doubts, queries, questions, please पूछ लो. Otherwise, any which ways, we are going to finish the meeting, and then next time when we meet, whatever your queries are there, we will see. Okay. So you all can log out, not a problem then. All of you can log out. We have finished.
Bye, sir.
Bye. All the best. Do the sums. If you have any queries, please get back.
Okay, sir.